Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Battle of Stitches, a crochet collaboration. Okay, so I'm doing this collaboration with many other beautiful and excellent creative crochet channels, teachers. Okay, they're super good, they're super exciting person. Okay, very beautiful souls. So I'm doing this the me stitch, and it is called the track stitch. Isn't it beautiful? The name itself is telling you what the stitch is all about. Okay, so we are going to go in the detail how to make this stitch and how to get this beautiful lacy and solid part of the stitch. Okay, so in this collaboration there are different creators who are doing the same things. Okay, so I strongly suggest you do check them out too. Okay, so each one will be doing the stitch of the month. That's the track stitch for this Wednesday, first Wednesday of May. The next Wednesday of May will be a sneak peek of the project, what we are going to do with this stitch. Isn't it exciting? Okay, so we will be doing one project each of the content creators who are taking part in this collaboration. Okay, so we are going to do, and that will be revealed on the third Wednesday. Okay, so I suggest stay tuned and do check others out. So for this stitch I use a DK yarn 3 lightweight. Okay, you can use any yarn, whichever yarn you want, and use the suggested hook size. For this suggested hook size is 4.5 mm, and that's what I'm going to use today. That is 4.5 mm hook, scissor, and needle, a yarn needle. That's all, nothing more for this learning the stitch. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into the stitching. Okay, for making this stitch, the stitch is worked on any chain. Okay, so you can chain any number of chain whichever you want for your project, for anything you want. So we are going to start with the slip knot. Okay, place it on a hook, and then we are going to chain 20. Okay, 1 2 3 okay, so now once you have your 20 chain, now we are going to work in a second chain from the hook. Okay, this is the second chain. So this is the first chain here, and then the second chain. So we are going to grab just the top loop of the stitch like this and make a single crochet. Okay, we are going to go and make a single crochet in each stitch all the way till the end. So you'll have 19 stitches. Okay, we did chain 20. That one chain is for turning. Okay, so now you'll have 19 single crochet. Make sure you count. Okay, so here I have finished my single crochet row. So this is the foundation row. So whenever you're working anything with this stitch, you will have a foundation row, and that will be a single crochet row. Okay, so now once you finish, we are going to chain 4. 1 2 3 4. Now every time you start a round of the double treble crochet, you're going to start with 4 chain. So this 4 chain counts as the first double treble. Okay, then we turn over. So here this first stitch is worked because we put our chain 4 in that. Now we are going to go in the next chain, okay, and do a double treble. So how the double treble is worked is yarn over on the hook 3 times and you'll have 4 loops. So 1 2 3 4. So we have done yarn over 3 times. Okay, then we go into other stitch and then we grab our yarn, pull it through. Now we have 5 loops on the hook. So we yarn over, pull through 2, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. So we did a double crochet, a treble crochet, and a double treble. Okay, so in a double crochet we yarn over 1 time, in treble crochet we yarn over 2 times, okay, and in double treble it is 4 times. Okay, and then we go into the next stitch here, yarn over, pull up a loop, okay, then yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, last row. So you will pull 4 times, 1 2 3 and 4 times. So you will have 4 twisted, 1 2 3 and 4. So this is a double treble crochet. So you're going to work this double treble in all the stitches till you reach the end over here. So you'll have 19 double treble. Okay, so you take your time and work your way till the end. So here I finished my double treble crochet row. Okay, so this is how it is. It's a very lacy one but very beautiful one. Okay, so here I finished my last double treble. Okay, so now we are going to do chain 1 for turning, remember. Okay, and now we are going to work a single crochet row. So we are going to go in this first stitch over here and put a single crochet. Okay, single crochet in there, next, and each stitch till the end. So we'll have 19 stitches. Okay, so now here I have reached at the end. Now at the end here we have this chain 4 which we did for starting the lacy row. Okay, we'll call this a lacy row and the single crochet row. So now my last single crochet will be on top of this 4th chain. Okay, counting from down 1 2 3 and the 4th one I'll put my last single crochet. Okay, and that's how we finish our row and this stitch here. So this stitch pattern calls for a double treble crochet row and 3 rows of single crochet. Okay, so now we have done 1 row of single crochet. Now we are going to put 2 more rows of single crochet. So we are going to start by chaining 1 for turning and then single crochet in the first stitch and each of the stitch till we reach the end, chain 1 and start the single crochet row again. Okay, so continue doing that and I will see you at the end. So make sure you count your stitches and you should have 19 stitches. So here I finished my 3 rows of single crochet. Okay, so to recap, we have first single crochet row is just a foundation row, then we have a double treble row, okay, first row, then we have second row of single crochet, third row of single crochet, and the fourth row of single crochet. So now this 4 rows we are going to repeat again, starting from the first row of double treble crochet. So this is a set which is going to get repeated again and again. Okay, so now we always, after we finish 3 single crochet rows, then we start always with chain 4. 1 2 3 4, and this chain 4 counts as the first double treble crochet. Then we turn our work, yarn over 3 times, you'll have 4 loops. Okay, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. Okay, so you'll have the first treble, and in this way you're going to continue putting a treble crochet row and then 3 rows of single crochet for completing one set. Okay, and then you're going to put as many set you want for this pattern. Okay, so let me finish one more set of this pattern, and then I'll show you, and meet me back here. Okay, make sure you count your stitches. You should have your 19 stitches, and make sure you wrap your yarn 3 times. Okay, and you have 4 loops on the hook. Before you insert your hook into the next stitch, wrap the yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, 4 times. Okay, so continue, and I'll see you soon. So here I have finished my second part of the stitch. Okay, so you have 2 sets of the stitch. So this is the first set where we start with the double treble crochet, then 3 rows of single crochet, then the double treble, then the 3 single crochet. So you're going to just alternate between this lacy part and solid part of single crochet till you get your desired length or height for your pattern. Okay, so this is a very simple, very easy stitch, and I hope you understood it. So now what we are going to do, we are just going to chain 1, pull the yarn high, snip the yarn. Okay, pull out it like this, pull it out, and then we are going to grab our needle, grab our yarn, pass it through. Now once you have your needle ready, now we are going to see, this is the front of the stitches. Okay, front of the single crochet row, the last row. Okay, this is the front. We are going to go at the back. Okay, where this back stitches are there, in that we are going to weave in our tail. So I'm going through the stitches like this, then pull the yarn, not too tightly. Okay, and then one time, the next time I go from another stitch and go in that direction here, and then I skip the stitch where my yarn comes out for. Okay, and go into the next stitch and come out, back out here, and now it's nice and secure, and I can snip off the excess tail. Okay, so now this is nice and secure. Now we'll do the same thing for this starting tail also. Okay, we go at the back of the stitches and just try to weave in here. You can do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, no problem. This is just going to be a sample, so I'm just going to keep it so that I can refer it anytime I need. Okay, so this is a trick stitch. So I hope you enjoyed doing this stitch with me, and hope to see you in the next video with something sneaky and peeky. Okay, for what's going to be the next in barrel of stitches. Okay, so stay tuned for the next Wednesday to see a sneak peek of the upcoming project and battle of stitches. Okay, so see you soon. Take care and bye bye, friends.